Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here back in Middle-earth today, and we have a Elven civil war here, as the Sylvan Elves are sick of those damn High Elves looking down on them, and today they are ready to turn the tide and become the overlords of the Elven race. So yes, here we do have the Sylvan Elves already preparing for war in this 2v2 battle that we have set up here. This is a different mod, a different sub-mod used for Dawnless days. This is the Expanded Elves mod, which adds a whole bunch of new factions, Elven factions, including Eragon, which I do plan to use in a very, very cool scenario in the future. But we've got some awesome units here. These border guards, which I feel like Dawnless days were inspired with their new spear unit. That also look quite similar to these guys, the Gate Wardens, and the Border Guards look very similar, but they're a sword unit instead of a spear unit. We've got Defenders of Lorien here, we've got Sylvan Axes, a light axe unit coming forward, we've got March Wardens of Lothlorien. I imagine a lot of these units are going to be very, very overpowered, we'll have to see, but at least they're both using Elven factions, that is for sure. But yes, this was sent in by a member of my Discord, so it's an excellent replay, definitely worth checking out, since when they get sent in, you know they're going to be good ones. We actually have a hammer unit here. Veterans of Eragon is a hammer unit. Okay. That just seems like a cool ass unit. So yeah, these are this is Eragon here. Or some of the Eragon units. They look awesome, that is for sure. So yeah, the High Elves are on one side, and then we got the Sylvan on the other. So yeah, High Elves here, we've got Noldorian Spears. They're nothing new. We already know about these guys in their Imladris colours. They're taking on these Sylvan Axes, which are probably not going to be making much of an impact. I mean, the Elven levies, you still imagine they're going to be pretty decent. Over on this side here, we have Galadrim Bow Warriors coming forward, Lords Lasgarland. So yeah, this is basically Woodland Realm and also the Lothlorien kind of put together. So a pretty cool combo. We've got Galadrim Spear Warriors back here, Lasgarland Glaives, which is a double-handed sword unit. That looks awesome. It really, really does. It's a cool little shock infantry unit that the Wooden Realm have had added. And already we've got some more axes going in here. Some more Sylvan axes going in against, looks like more Noldorian spears. This time it's Linden's Noldorian spears holding the line. And it looks like we're going to have the same on that side. So I think they are really just like Linden and Imladris on their side, but with a few added extras as well. We've got Rangers, the Hidden Valley here. It's a cool ass unit. But yes, if you're enjoying the Dawnless Days action and would like to see some more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and comment to show your support. We have a big old cab fight now taking place here with Gilded Guards of Lasgarland. So we actually have Woodland Realm Cav. So yeah, these are basically really buffing out some Rosses. Obviously, like Woodland Realm's biggest weakness is lack of cav. And this they have the Lorien Bow Cavalry as well being thrown in against, what are they? Lords of the Golden Flower. It's an even more elite cav unit for Linden by the looks of it here. But they're going in. Who's that command unit? The Elven King Rider, of course. We've got more Lords of the Golden Flower in there. And we also have Glorfindale back here. Oh my gosh. Really are bringing out all the classics. We have Glorfindale, you know, famous Elven warrior. Took down a Balrog, brought back to life. Sent back to Middle-earth in the Third Age. And it's actually in the books the one that helps out Aragon. It's not in fact Arwen. You can see there the veterans of Eragon getting involved in this fight, really starting to turn the tide. Dealing with these lighter infantry. We've got Forest Assassins here, which are a light sort of sword unit that I imagine very good at ambushing. They've been sent in. Border Guards have been sent in here. We've got Galadrim Spear Warriors coming forward as well. They're going to be starting to be focused on by those Telerian Sentinels there. And it looks like we're seeing a bit of a charge over here. We've got a good cab charge there by the Gilded Guards of Lasgarland. Actually, yeah, smashing through that spear line. The Noldorian spears there being just knocked aside. I don't know whether they're actually going to get many kills, but they are going to be able to knock them down and then retreat. Over on this side, seems like Sylvan Elves having a bit more joy, but they are certainly wavering on the side. Their lower tier stuff here starting to suffer. Then shock infantry goes here. Lorien swords. So we've got another double-handed sword unit here going in. They're taking on these Eragon hammers. I don't know what they're actually. Veterans of Eragon. That's it. I'm learning a lot of new names with all this submod. I don't think I've really played with it, but if you want to check it out, that's for sure. Do check it out. It's on the Steam Workshop, but I've also left a link for it in the description if you want to go and check it out. As arrows come flying on in, trying to support the Woodland Realm Cav back here. In fact, it's been routed. Doesn't help that the Linden, I think not Linden, sorry, Enlavdris has got his spears down here. March Wardens of the Golden Wood back here. They have been left in reserve. I wonder if these are like Woodland Realm elite troops, archers. I'm not really sure, but they are back there. Or they might be Lothlorien, in fact. But yeah, they're focusing down these Noldorian equestrians here, which is good because otherwise I think those Noldorian equestrians would have got into the ranks of these guys. They've got March Wardens of the Greenwood. They're definitely Woodland Realm, I have a feeling. But yeah, here we go. Very nice charge. Very nice charge. Yeah, the Greenwood that eventually turns into Mirkwood. But it seems like Polearm's losing on most of the fronts here. We've got Shock Infantry losing here. Remnants of the Golden Flower. It's a very elite Shock Infantry unit, I think, for Linden as well. Or maybe for Imladris. It might be Imladris, but either way, very nasty elite unit there being sent in. Cav here is now getting very, very active. You can see here, trying to rear charge some infantry units, and now also we have the Elven King's Riders with the Elks. Oh, they actually do have like horns on. That's kind of cool. The Elven King here is in here. He's fighting away, trying to take on Lords of the Golden Flower. Look at the amount of units that the Woodland Realm here is piling in, trying to deal with this Noldorian spear. It's like, what, 3 units there? Yeah, jeez, a lot being thrown in there. He's still hacking away, trying to get through this spear line. The archer's got to keep on focusing on Bow Warriors and Ladris there. Yeah, so a bit of a lower tier unit, but still pretty good. We've now got Bowcav, it looks like, as well. Lorien Bowcav, it looks like it might be about to get involved. Try and help support this this fight here. The general needs to support the Elven King on his Elks is dying. There you go, the Bow Cavalry coming in. See how that does. But yes, if you haven't got the Dawnless Days mod and you would like to get it, then again, the link is down below in the description. It's a must-have, really. If you're a Attila fan and you're a Lord of the Rings fan, you've got to get this mod. It is amazing. Glorfindel now is free, and he looks like he's going to be going for rear charges here. And it looks like the front line here is also disintegrated, really, for the wood. Well, like the Sylvan Elves here, I should really be calling them, because it's a mix of the two. But yeah, he's going to go for a charge here as Glorfindel, and he's absolutely going to annihilate these archers, I imagine. I think that might be Glorfindel there with his silver hair. Yeah, Glorfindel looks like he's going to absolutely not. Yeah, light bow infantry. Yeah, they're not going to do well with a charge. A lot of cav, though, tied down here for the Sylvan Elves as well. We've got multiple Elven Kings here. We've got Elven King Riders and Elven King Riders with Elks. And they're tying these units down. I mean, the spears in here is what's making this winnable for the High Elves. And this Sylvan Elven rebellion is not looking so good right now. The High Elves are dealing them a pretty nasty blow here. What are these? Phalathrim Seafarers. Okay, yeah, that's not a new unit. That is actually just a unit that's in main mod. Don't often see them being used. We've got the Galadrim Spear Warriors here that are taking the Javi volleys. What is that units in there? Oh, not Noldorian Spears. It's the light blue Tellerin Sentinels. Okay. They're light blue sort of uniforms. Looking very cool. And we got... What is... And we got Defenders of Lorien here. Which also look pretty badass. They're actually using Linden shields. I imagine captured from the dead that they've already killed. Slice and dice them, boys. These Polearms might need to move forward a little bit. Just help that fight there. Looks like Cavalry. Looks like maybe the general has fallen for... I'm not sure. I can't see the general right now. Oh, no, he's back here. So the Elven King did survive. Enemy general is dead, though. Oh, they did actually manage to get Glorfindel with these archers. That is a huge win there. I don't know if that's going to make much of a difference. Balance power not looking great for the Sylvan Elves right now. They have a 500 elf disadvantage, but this army back here has now got no general. That might affect them, we'll see. Still a lot of units though tied down over here, and a general is still yet to die for the Sylvans on that side, I think. If they can get their archers in there, that might help even it out a little bit. We'll see. But yeah, the front line is raging on over here. More archers being thrown into the fight. Some Galadrim bow warriors being sent in. Got Lasgarland blades over here. They're fighting away, trying to do their bit. They've actually managed to surround this shock infantry here, and they've not sent in the remnants of the Golden Flower, their reserve unit here. They could definitely be sending in. He's going to get a charge instead from the cavalry here. Not a great one because most have got caught, but they are going to get a little bit of a cavalry charge there. Here comes the rest. That's a little bit better. And there you go. Yeah, they're starting to die, and that's a big loss there for the High Elves. Yeah, they are going to take. That's a bit of a pounding. That was a fairly fresh unit. It's down to 46 men now, or 46 elves. Need to get the spear in here to try and support. Don't know why it's been kept in reserve, but it is. It's just an Eldorian spears. I thought maybe it's an elite unit. But yeah, they could really do with setting that up. The shock there is taking, yeah, a pretty heavy hit. And the allies have lost the general, so that is the Elven King over here. He has died. No surprise there. The spears and the cav combined were going to eventually kill him off, and there you go. He is routed. I think that's the other one. That's one Sylvan Elven army gone. We're now down to just one, so it's a 2v1 in favor of the High Elves, and you can tell in the balance of power. They've got about double the men, double the elves. The Sylvan Elves won't give up. Their cause is right and justice. Right and just is what I meant to say. Those Lasgarland blades, they need to get slicing though. The spear line is held like throughout the entire battle. It's actually most of the joy they've been having is over on this flank here. These remnants of the Golden Flower doing their bit. Looks like they're being piked back, being forced back again. Oh, this is not good though. Galadrim Spear Warriors. I mean, they have no choice. They have to stand here and defend the flank, but they're getting shot at by Rangers of the Hidden Valley. It's a painful sight to see. Yes, keep chasing down these shock infantry. Don't let them get away. Keep killing every last one of them. Or just get cut down yourself. They could have just kept chasing that unit. I can see what they're trying to do. The High Elves. They're trying to bait them in to a second line and try and envelop them. And here we go. Cavalry's actually charging in. It doesn't look like he's going to stop. Noldorian Equestrians are going to go after some of these swords. Can they get them back in time? No, they cannot. And there you go. A pretty decent charge there from the High Elves going slamming on in. Polearms here have actually managed to countercharge though, and are starting to impale these horses. Very nicely done. Actually, might have routed that Noldorian Equestrian. No, not quite. Nearly though. Now we have another Glorfindel coming forward here. And we have some bow cav going in to try and deal with the remains of these equestrians. But Glorfindel is also swiftly on his way, trying to remove what remains of the Sylvan cavalry force. Actually, they have one more. Polearms over here still getting focused down. And they're finally breaking through the spear line, but it doesn't matter. There's another line of infantry waiting, including more spears. We've got... well, actually, those hammers are still there. The veterans of Eragon. It's a cool ass unit to have. I'm glad that we got like another type of like infantry, hammer infantry.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Let's actually have a look and see what weapon they actually have equipped. I'm just thinking that. Do they actually have a hammer equipped? Yeah, they do as well. They actually have like a hammer given to them. That's cool. I mean, Eragon was one of the home of, you know, Celebrimbor. And he's, you know, famous smith. There you go, Noldor, any questions? Went in for a charge. I think that actually hurt them quite a lot because there's polearms mixed in there. They need to be careful. There's, yeah, Glorfindel. Oh, and this is the Glorfindel with no general left, I think. They need to be careful. He's going to try and sneak in, is that Glorfindel? I think he's just trying to get in behind to try and rear charge stuff. A general has fallen. What happened? Did they I think he just got shot down, didn't he? Yeah, I think these rangers of the Hidden Valley just gen sniped him and taken him out. That is unfortunate. That could be costly for morale here. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, they needed to keep him alive, really. And he looks like he's about to go into a fight here with Glorfindel. They're going to try and bait him in, I think, and then use these polearms to support. Might work. This Glorfindel unit's not lost a single man. I don't know if he's actually been in combat, but that's pretty good. They can bait him in, though. And they can maybe polearm him to death and also bring up some archers to try and do the same thing. We'll see whether that works. The other Glorfindel general, which is very much dead, is just getting taken out by some Lasgarland glaives. And the final bit of the line fight is taking place over here. Got some Lords of Lasgarland, which are pretty good in melee. One of the best, I'd say, hybrid archer units. They are a heavy bow infantry at the end of the day and got good melee stats. Yeah, they are actually winning in combat against those swords and even the shock. So don't mess with Lords of Lasgarland. Do not mess with them. We've got Bow Warriors of Imladris in here now, and I think also Rangers of the Hidden Valley. So some, I imagine they're pretty good in melee. Most Elven archers are pretty good in melee, but they've got to take on some of the best. Those Lords of Lasgarland, they're here as well. Yeah, it looks like actually the Bow Warriors of Imladris are going to win that fight. Wow, I did not expect that. But it looks like Philatrum Seafarers as well find a little gap. Maybe they can get around. Yeah, they're going to try and use this tiny little gap. Going to try and sneak past all these polearms. They will then have to deal with the Lasgarland glaives, which there you go. They've been given the order. The player has realized what's happening, and he's gone straight on in. And his glaives can start hacking through these Javi units with no Javis left. Looks like, oh, I was about to say, I thought a miracle had happened and they'd actually managed to win this fight back here, but no. Glorfindel has just retreated. He's just waiting patiently, and that's what he all has to do. The High Elves right now can just be patient, and they can just wait until someone breaks through. Philatrum Seafarers, though, are going to rout here. Those Lasgarland glaives, they are slicing and dicing. There are Noldorian spears now being sent in to try and back them up, but I don't think the Javis are going to see much more of action. I think they are going to be beaten. There you go. That is the Philatrum Seafarers gone. We're now bringing over more Lords of Lasgarland, I think, to try and help this fight out. But when one gap is plugged up, another one opens. You can see here the Noldorian spears sneaking around. Literally tiny little gap. And now it looks like those Lords of Lasgarland are going to be needed over there. They've actually sent a lot of infantry back here dedicated to trying to deal with this cavalry. I feel like the polearms alone might be enough. They're tiny little polearm units, but that's a scary amount for the cav. It looks like they're also going to shift across to try and close that gap, and they might just about have done it. So well done there by the Galadrim Spear Warriors. And in fact, look at this. Lasgarland glaives are beating the Noldorian spears. This is insane. These Lasgarland glaives might be overpowered. They're damn near impossible to kill, it seems. They are losing now finally, but they're going to take a fair few of these Noldorian spears with them by the looks of it. They're now retreating back some more Galadrim Bow Warriors, maybe to plug up this gap. Oh, they're back to even. Oh, and losing slightly. Yeah. Look at this. Yeah, beating the Noldorian swords on this side as well. Or they were for a moment. Could the Sylvan Elves here pull off the impossible? They seem like they're losing. Well, they're inflicting a lot more losses on the High Elves than the other way around right now. The High Elves, they're struggling. I mean, this Galadrim Bow Warrior over here is only starting to lose now. We've got the Hammerers going in there, those veterans of Aragon, and I think now, here we go, the High Elves are turning the screw on. They're going to start moving in. It looks like the Cavalry might be given the green light to go in here. We'll
Our
see.
men have given up and are running for their lives.
This bow unit is starting to lose though. Those hammers coming in I think is making a bit of a difference. The bows here trying to hold on. Those glaives I think are finished yet. They're long gone. 19 of them left. I'm sure they got hundreds of kills. They have infantry units here patiently waiting for this polearm to make a decision whether it retreats, whether it stands its ground. If it retreats, there's plenty of elves who are ready to descend on it. Got a cav unit here in the fight as well. Advantage has been lost. I don't think they had one. The poor Sylvan elves. I think they didn't have one. I don't know whether they should have spent so much money on those cheap levy units. I mean, I guess it makes... They'd use them maybe in the cav fights, maybe? Likely could have helped. Certainly losing some of those cav fights was pretty key. But my gosh, here we go. They're now retreating the cavalry. Looks like they're going to just tie in their circle. As Noldorian spears break through. It's not looking good. Here we go, going to have a charge onto spears. It's never a good idea, really. Desperate times come for desperate needs. And yeah, Glorfindel is getting close. Looks like they're just going to keep using the polearms and the cav to protect them. Somehow these polearms are winning for a moment, but the veterans of Aragon getting into the back lines. That should end any hopes of their survival. Yeah, these Galadrim spear warriors here. They're in a tight spot now. I think they've been routed just like that, and I think in a moment we will see a chain rout. Because it looks like most of the front line here is routed. Just the rear lines are defend. The only things left, we've got those defenders of Lorien and some of the spear warriors, and that's it. These gilded guards of Lasgarden though, they're getting actually a decent charge off on the spears. They did inflict a decent amount of damage here. And here we go, the Elven King's charging and wavering. He's going to get one last charge off. Oh, and he routed just before he could. And there you go. That is the battle. So a valiant defeat there for the Sylvan Elves. And we'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. They could not defeat the High Elves. They are still going to be the superior Elven race in Middle-earth. But yeah, we'll have a quick look at some of these results. This was sent in by Bulk, who was playing as one of the Sylvan Elf armies. His caveat, not many kills with the Elven King, surprisingly. These guys usually get a couple of hundred kills, but yeah, not today. I mean, I guess fighting other Elven units, it was going to be hard to get big kills. One of the defenders of Lorien here, though, getting 101 kills. His glaives did well, yeah, 135, 125. Then we've got the Galadrim Spear Warriors getting 143 kills, 134 kills with the Galadrim Bow Warriors. Another one getting 103, 204 with the Lords of Lasgarden, 219 with another one, and his Gilded Guards of Lasgarden 111 kills. Then we have Nuno Reves playing as the other Sylvan army, getting 66 kills with his general. His defenders Lorien not so great. His Lorien sword 69 kills. His Spear Warriors 50 kills, 96 kills with the March Wardens of the Golden Wood. March Wardens of the Greenwood getting 100 kills. And then his cav, yeah, had a rough time facing off against the other Noldorian cav. Then we have Nature Games playing as one of the High Elven armies, Glorfindel, very healthy, did not get much action. 124 kills though for one of his Noldorian swords. His Noldorian spears getting 118 kills, the best of those. His Rangers of the Hidden Valley 101 kills, 155 with the Bow Warriors of Imladris. Jeez, he brought a lot of bows, far more than the than any of the Sylvans. I just realised they brought about 4. This and Nature here brought about 6. Noldorian Equestrian getting 144 kills, 92 with another one, and then we've got Winter's Might playing as the final High Elven army. Brought these veterans of Eragon, which got insane amount of kills, along with his remnants of the Golden Flower. I mean, we've got 113 kills with Glorfindel before he fell, 127, 149 with the remnants of the Golden Flower, 175 and 206 with the veterans of Eragon. Very good kills there. 101 with the Noldorian Spears, and then 110 kills with the Telerian Sentinels, and then yeah, his Cav 40 kills the best there. I think fighting other Cav So there you go, guys. That was our Elven Civil War battle today. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and feel free to leave a comment and hit the notification bell and all that shenanigans. Definitely check out Dawnless Days if you haven't already, and make sure to check out the Expanded Elves submod as well. We'll be doing a lot more with that in the future, as it is a pretty cool submod. But until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.